Hey everybody, I'm Tom Bogart, and thanks for joining the stream today. It's our first live stream for YouTube and on Rumble, and I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about program updates, what's going on in Move Freely America, and to help the state directors get up and running. And I look forward to talking to you and enjoy the show. All right, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. Been playing with it a little bit. This is kind of fun. So the first thing, we launched Move Freely America officially about 2 weeks ago, and we launched with 5 states: California, Nevada, Texas, Arizona, and Colorado. And so far, we've grown from those states into 26 other states, which is super exciting. So we welcome everybody who has joined us, and we look forward to working with you. We have a fun and exciting road ahead, and as we set out to endeavor reclaiming our country and America. We need state directors for every state that we have, and we'll get to those states in need here in the future. I currently have about 25 state directors. Some have one in a state, some have 3. I'd like to start out with 3 in each state. We'll get you trained on what you need to do and how to set up your group. We have plenty of resources and help that we can get you there. So if you're interested in volunteering for a state direct position and you have the time to do so, please step up and let me know. Get a hold of me on Telegram. We have volunteers that we need in the way of Medical Freedom Act, and the Medical Freedom Act. If you haven't been there, medicalfreedomact.org, and trying to pull it up on screen here. Give me a little bit of leeway because this isn't the first time I've ever done this. So medicalfreedomact.org. If you go to the volunteers tab there on, let's see, take action, and then the volunteers position, and it will show you right here. If you go to the medicalfreedomact.org, take action, volunteers position, scroll down, and you can find out everything that we need to use the cornerstone of our operation right there. Medical Freedom Act is a 50-page comprehensive bill that works on a state and federal level. We're going to attack the states first, as we believe that, well, not believe, the Constitution states that the states have rights over the federal government, which is completely opposite of what the government's doing to us now. So keep that in mind. But each job has a description. You can sign up and get to work right there, and everything you'll need and the resources you need to get trained and to do what you need to do is all outlined. You can contact Hernan, who runs Medical Freedom Act. You can contact me or contact your state director if you're already organized in a state. Medical Freedom Act framework right here, super important. You can go and download the entire 50-page bill and print it up and read it, or hand it out to your elected representatives. The Medical Freedom Act is broken up into 26 different pieces that encompass the entire thing. And obviously, you're not going to get the entire Medical Freedom Act bill passed in one shot. We're going to have to get this passed piece by piece as we go through. You can pull up a section that is important to you or something that stands out to you that you think that you can work best with, and it's all outlined right here. So you can just take it piece by piece and take it to your rep. Also, while we're here, branding and emails, the Move Freely website, it's under construction. We're currently using Wix for this right now, but Wix is fairly limited to what we'd like. So we'd like it to pop and wow a little bit more, make it more exciting and inspiring. We've also got rid of the Freedom Flyers brands right here as a preemptive way to get out ahead of branding issues, make it more simple for everybody to understand. And we will go forward as it is right now in the chats with Move Freely and then your state. So Move Freely Texas, Move Freely Nevada, you get the point. And here are all the other states that we're adding right now to the Move Freely brand. And shout out to Joni and her daughter Emily, who have been essential in helping us design and get these brands out and give everybody a banner to fly under. So thank you, Joni and Emily, for helping us get that done. We really appreciate your time and effort in getting that done for us. So the emails are going to be set up for those of you who are state directors. We're all going to have an email service. It's going to go through the website, the Move Freely website. Once that's done, Proton Mail is going to be the account holder for that. The upfront costs will be posted in the state director chat and Telegram. Totally affordable. Will be reimbursable down the road. So go ahead and save your receipt for that. We're going to ask that you make those donations through the Move Freely website on the donate tab. And then the organization will pay for the annual subscription for the first year. And after that, those costs should be covered through fundraising and donations. So we appreciate those state directors contributing to the cause. And if you want more information on the email service, if you're a state director, just contact me on the side and I'll get you set up. While we're here, just want you to remember to like and subscribe. All I need is a green screen to make a little more exciting background than my bathroom door over here. So anyway, it's super fun. Just trying to make it a little bit engaging. Hope you enjoy it. The Liberty First Society is the training partner that we've agreed to use to do our training with, civics training right out of the gate. And Liberty First, this is Chris Ann Hall and her husband JC. They're out of Tampa, Florida. They've got these amazing engaging courses here. This one right here is free. It's a video called Non-Compliant. It's about an hour and a half long. I highly recommend that not only do you watch it, but that you watch it with your friends, share it with your family, spread it around wherever you can. It's a high quality video, good production value. It's entertaining and engaging, and it'll give you a good basic civics reminder of how our country is supposed to work versus how it's actually working now. A handful of these courses here have been picked by Chris Ann and JC specifically for Move Freely America. And they've been kind enough to give us a 50% discount on their monthly subscription. Those courses will be required for anybody involved in a Move Freely work that we're doing. We're going to start with the state directors. Once the state directors are trained, we're going to direct them to direct the constituents that are working for them in their states. And that same 50% discount will be granted to everybody in Move Freely who is participating in the training program. So we are really grateful for them. I think you're going to enjoy the training. There'll be a little quiz at the end to make sure that everybody's doing the training, as it will be mandatory going forward. I know I say a lot, so just give me a little leeway on that one too. We'd like to announce at this time, for the first 10 people who give a $200 or more donation to the Move Freely organization, you'll get 1 month free subscription to the Liberty First training program. So go ahead and go to the Move Freely website, click donate. It's a little money to help us get up and off the ground. And we'll give you that, as well as we have some pretty cool, I don't have a picture of it. We have some Move Freely stickers that Spartan One has made for us. You'll be seeing those passed around the system a little bit. We'll ship you a handful of stickers to go with that. So thank you, Spartan One, for getting those stickers made. And we look forward to seeing who those first donators are. Finally, just to make the video short, we'll also have some training initially on the website, on the Medical Freedom Act website. That training will be what's going to come after the civics training that we're all going to need. And really, we need the civics training to refresh our memories. I mean, honestly, I haven't done any work in or with government, and I haven't been trained about government or read or educated myself, sadly. I mean, and I think a large part of the conservative movement is the same way, but just basic fundamentals of how government is supposed to work. So we need to refresh ourselves on that and remind ourselves how the constitutional republic was set up and why it's important to do that. And that'll give you the baseline understanding of why we need to do that to go forward. Once that's done, you can go to the same places you went to the volunteer positions. You go to Take Action, Visit My Representatives, and then scroll down. There's a video right here, about a 15-minute video. It was made by a professional lobbyist who has extensive experience working with elected representatives to push legislation. And that is just a brief rundown of what you need to do. How do I find who my representative is? What district do I live in? And then how do I make an appointment, and how do I go talk to them? These representatives their time is filled with lobbyists. And lobbyists fill days and days and days and days. And that's how all this crazy stuff is happening. It's all being pushed through big lobby firms and corporations. So our aim is to fill some of their time with actual constituents, because none of us ever go meet with our elected representatives. We just like to complain about what's going on, and we don't actually take action. So now we're going to start to fill their time with pushing our work here with Move Freely, or Medical Freedom Act. So you can watch this short video. It'll make you feel a little bit better about what's going on and how to do it. And it's not a big deal. It should be fun and exciting. And we're going to try to go and build and foster a relationship with those representatives. And you'll realize pretty quickly that they're not scary. They're not like, it's nothing to be scared about. So we're going to have more robust training coming forward after this video in the future, as we have more ability to fund production value. But we're going to set up visits to the state capitals and every state that we have groups moving and doing work in. And once you go and visit the Capitol and see what's actually going on, sit in the gallery, watch them vote on bills, go to their actual offices and talk to them in their offices in the state capitol during session or special session. It's super fun and exciting, and it's something probably you've never done before. And if you have, I applaud you. So if you've done that in the past and you want to help out in the States, feel free to reach out to us and let us know that you'd like to help or do field trips, if you will, or to help be an instructor and train people coming into the program so that they know what to do going forward. So that's just a quick rundown of what's going on right now. I really appreciate everybody being engaged. I know there's a lot going on in the background that you don't get to see every day. In the future, we want to have forums where, you know how it is, everything gets buried in Telegram. It's super easy for things to get lost, ideas to get lost, for your message to get buried in a stream of other messages in a chat. I recognize that. I'd like to be able to have a forum set up in the future where you can post your thoughts in a more long format. It won't get buried. It'll be there for people to read, easy to go back and find. We can post links and flyers and all of that stuff. So that's all coming in the future as we start to pick up some steam and get the organization off the ground. So for everybody who's been working in the background, both through medicalfreedomact.org, in Move Freely America, and in your respective Freedom Flyer groups, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for what you're doing. I could not do this without your support and without your help. So thank your families, thank your kids for their patience and their time. And thank you so much for everything you're doing. In the future, one last point, going forward, I'd like to do once a week live stream to start, and I'd like to start to interview state directors and different key players in the organization so that you as a participant, as a constituent inside the group and working and organizing. You can see who your leaders are, leaders in other states, hear their stories on a more personal level. And I think that'll be important in building some momentum and some unity going forward. So I really look forward to doing that. I believe my first interview will be with Tom, who's a state director in Florida, or with Colin, who's one of the national directors as we set up the organization. So I really look forward to talking to those guys. A lot of fun, great personalities, should be a great time. So we look forward to seeing you guys in the future. And that'll be the end of the stream. Thanks for your time.